Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics
Yeah.
with Sports Life Talk.
Come on.
So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so
Yeah.
forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the Yeat of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. From gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
What it do, SLT Nation? Welcome back to Sports Life Talk Live. It is Wednesday night, December the 8th, 2021. And that's right, you got me and the head coach. We rocking it by ourselves. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana Mr. Yeat himself, rocking alongside of my co-host, the architect, the head coach, the guru. How you feeling, Kev? It's just me and you tonight, man.
Wait, this not You Got Next? This is a
No,
live show?
Did I say you got next? Am I tripping?
I'm messing with you, man. We don't have Pam and KD, so it feels like it's a You Got Next. So, man, we're going to rock it out.
Let's rock it. We're going to rock out. Hey, we want to first and foremost welcome all the new listeners to the channel. Thank y'all for checking us out. It means a ton. Listen, if you ain't told nobody about this show, if you ain't put us on Catching This Wave, then shame on you. It is time. Don't forget, go to @SportsLifeTalk, like, subscribe, share this joint. Let's get this thing up. Let's get it cracking tonight, KT. You know what? Tonight we don't have the girls. They had some previous engagements. They had to take care of some family-related stuff. Kevin approved the PTO. I didn't. I want to go on record and say,
Wait. How did I approve it?
You
the one
approved
that
the
said we got it.
PTO.
You the one that said we got it, so I was cool with it.
Hey,
If you'd have said no, they'd have been on the show tonight. That's on you.
I seriously doubt it. Everybody out there watching already know who running things around this thing. But we, you know what? Tonight, me and Kev, we are going to interact with you guys like crazy. So tell everybody out there, come join the stream, join the live right now, because every single conversation, we want to hear from you, SLT Nation. We're going to have some fun with it tonight. All right, Kev, this episode 121. The cover athlete is the human highlight film that is talking about the one, the only Dominique Wilkins. Woo! You know what, Kev? I'm going to get on you, though, because I feel like you're recycling cover athletes.
Well, we've already used Dion in our prior life, so
we use Dion, but we got to get creative. I'm pretty sure some dope 21s out there, man. We could have, I don't know. What you think?
Well, you know what? For 122, how about you find them?
You deflected right now. Everybody out there like, yeah, didn't they do Dominique last year? We did Dominique for 22, not for 21. Why did we do Dominique?
We probably did them in 2017, 2018. we got a lot of lost episodes that, we're trying to find them.
All right, man. Well, let's do the read. Let's do the cover athlete. Let's tell everybody who Dominique Wilkins is.
All right, Dominique Wilkins is a French-born American former professional basketball player who primarily played for the Atlanta Hawks. Wilkins was a 9-time NBA All-Star and is widely viewed as one of the most acrobatic slam dunkers in NBA history, earning the nickname the Human Highlight Film. In 2006, Wilkins was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. So, B. Jones, what kind of human highlight film trivia do you have for us tonight, brother?
Well, if you saw it last time, you probably had already known Dominique. As I grew up, he was one of my top 3 to 4 basketball players in the game. I don't know why I was enamored with Dominique. I don't know if it was because he was left-handed. I don't know what about his game, but the dude was just It's a slam dunk. It was a slam dunk for me, Kevin. It was the fact that Neek was slam dunking on everybody. But in watching Dominique, there was this travesty that I saw, a slam dunk contest in which he lost to Michael Jordan. So Neek won 2 slam dunk titles, and with my naked eye, he should have had 3. But winning 2 slam dunks is not an easy feat, SLT Nation. It has rarely been done. So for a free SLT hoodie to look like the crew, dress like the crew, you know what I'm saying? Kevin, he pre-sprayed with some of that Lagerfeld cologne he got. I want you to give me the name of the other NBA hoopers that were able to win the illustrious not 1, but 2 slam dunk contests. And those names, I promise you, when you look up these names, hopefully you don't have to look them up. Hopefully you could just go to our website, SportsLifeTalk.com, drop them in there and get the shirt. But if you got to look them up, you're going to see those names, you're going to be like, wow, that is.
Yeah, hey, B. Jones, before we go forward, man, let's keep KD, damn it, he's always rocking with us. Coach
KD, we roll calling. We roll calling.
Corey's on. Miss El Paso is on.
Yeah.
Everest is on. What's up,
Everest? Hey. Shout out to Everest. This dude, Everest, is super dope, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, big things are coming. Big things are coming. That's all I'm saying with him.
Big things popping and little stopping. All right, Kev, man. Normally, if the girls was here, if this would be the part of the show where Miss Manhattan would give us her drink of the week. KT, you know what? Do you have a drink first and foremost?
No, I don't.
All right. So, what is your favorite drink?
I'm telling you, the next 3 weeks, I'm turning up. Not this week because I got a game tomorrow. Next week, I don't have a game. That Thursday. So, be ready. I'm gonna go with my. Go ahead. Now,
the Corsicana School Board District principal is watching this, right? So
I'm drinking water. About how you turning up with water. What you talking about, man?
I got you. You get turned up.
Hey, man.
you get turned up with spirits.
But hey, when we out of school, it's only popping. Man, I'm gonna go with. It's our boy Bryce Cottrell.
Ooh, Noble Wolf. Yeah, shout out to Bryce Cottrell.
Ever since we met that dude, I've been on that hard, man. So he need to.
You have been on that Noble Wolf. What's your favorite Noble Wolf flavor? What's your favorite flavor?
I don't need all the flavor stuff, man. I mix my own stuff in there. I just need the vodka. You know what I mean? But not tonight. I'm not drinking tonight, school board.
In true alcoholic fashion, that boy said, I just need the vodka.
Wait, hold up. Miss El Paso, don't be calling me out about no Snapple. No. If you'd have watched the show yesterday, I rocked with them yesterday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
SportsLifeTalk South, and I mentioned I drink Diet peach tea Snapple. So yeah, let's.
I ain't gonna lie. Peach tea Snapple is snaps, dog. It's the truth. It's delicious. All right. So if you was watching last week's show, or if you missed it, the girls did give us a drink of the month. This actually, she said she was doing a new spirit every week, but last week was a tropical Long Island inspired Brownstone, Wisconsin. I'm not going to give you the entire recipe for it, but go check out last week's show, episode 120.
Yeah, go run
you
that
can
back.
watch the whole, run it back, and you can get the whole recipe, and you can go make that for your holiday parties. All right, but this week, Kevin, we are toasting, and this toast came from me, fellas. And for the ladies out there, for any of you who are out there financing the holiday season for your family, if you're the one that all of these PlayStation 5s and what's the laughing little Tickle Me Elmos and if all that's drones, if all that's coming out your account, then I salute you. Toast to you. I don't know if they still make the Tickle Me Elmos.
Nah, pretty sure they
It
don't.
was a real weird
20 years ago.
Weird toy. All right, Kev. So this is the part of the show where we honor our playmakers, the people that are making a difference in the community, in your local community. And also, we want to highlight, starting this off with the You Got Next episode of the week. Kevin, who you got?
All right, from the Army and back to the hardwood, we got Coach Brooke Britton, head coach and athletic coordinator at Mansfield High School. Iraq couldn't keep a basketball out of her hands, and you should go check her out, and as well as the rest of the You Got Next family on our YouTube page.
Yeah, that was a crazy show, Kev. Crazy show. She dropped some dimes to us. I really enjoyed it, and I ain't gonna lie, Kev, she kind of scared me a little bit. She was serious. She loosened up, but
yeah,
man, she was serious. I was like, man, coach is gonna be on somebody's head.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna check them out Tuesday. Are we going? They playing Duncanville, I think. Or is that in Arlington?
We going.
Yeah. We gotta go check her out, man. Show us some.
All right, next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday, pimp.
All right. We in there. Hey, Kevin, right now I don't see enough people in the show right now. So stop what y'all doing. Chat us with somebody else. Text your cousin, text your play cousin, and tell them to get on this live and let's go. Because we're about to be cracking here in a minute with some sports conversation. So you got a few more minutes before we get going. But Kevin, I got
all of that,
business.
Jones. They got
What's up?
Before we blow up, because we plan on blowing up.
Kevin, stop speaking that into the atmosphere.
Get on the ride now. Don't wait till we blow up, because we're gonna look at you funny. We're gonna look at you funny. You wasn't rocking with us now when we were down.
I'm not gonna lie, Kev. It's some things popping off right now that I felt a shift in the atmosphere, dog. I felt something. I felt something over the last couple of weeks, and we ain't gonna spoil it for y'all, but it's coming. Just buckle up, because it's coming. It's happening. All right, Kev, I got a local business I want to send a shout out to. He said move.org. That's right, 3 words. He said move.org. Right now they are taking donations that can be made at their website, www.hesaidmove.org. Just to give you some background, this is a nonprofit organization that for Thanksgiving they did a food thing. They went out there and gave food out to the to the homeless. They got a coat drive coming, which in Dallas, Texas, it don't get cold, so people don't even think about the coat drives like they really need to. Help these kids get some jackets. They got all kind of future events coming up. So if you want to get involved with this organization, I know these people personally. It's Christmas season. If you ain't gonna give at this time of the year, you ain't gonna give. So send some donations their way. We know the Red Cross and all these other people, they doing big things, but send some love to some of our local nonprofits that are feet on the ground. They're helping the people right around our corner. Again, that's www.hesaidmove.org, and tell Bosky Moore I said hello. Put some kind of fake code beat mouth to the south or something, and let them know that I sent you.
Also, B. Jones, there's another foundation that we're going to introduce.
Send a shout out. All right, we'll do another. Yeah, we'll do another foundation. So he said move.org. We love y'all. All right, and I got a local athlete, Kev, and I know it's football season. I know it's playoffs, and I know the finals on all the District 5s and 6s, and they had Cowboy Stadium playing for area dominance. But I got to send a shout out to local athlete Avery Carlson. She is a star volleyball player for Lovejoy that has won the Player of the Year. She had 212 kills, 72 aces, and 378 digs. She helped Lovejoy become a powerhouse in volleyball as they have won their 3rd consecutive 5A state title. So shout out to Avery Carlson. You are this week's playmaker. All right, Kev, you ready?
Man, I stay right. I tell you, I'm a walking bucket. I'm always ready. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me.
Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing, but the coach, you wasn't a walking bucket when Special Jennings was on there. When we was on the air and we had Special Jennings on there, you wasn't a walking bucket. Was I not supposed to say that name yet? Was I not supposed to tell everybody who we got coming up on the You Got Next episode this Sunday?
You know what? She was very dope, but the way I was treated that episode, let's move on. It's just too hard. It was rough. All
right, Kevin.
Shout out to her, though. She was dope.
All right, so the kickoff question for the week. As much as it pains me, this is that time of the year. Over the next 3 weeks, Kevin, I will slowly transition into NBA and more basketball talk. So, Kevin, the NBA is already like 26, 27 games in. I may have watched 1 or 2. I'm not going to sit on here and lie in front of America. They know I'm a diehard football fan. But what storylines from the first quarter of the season have caught your attention? What questions are you needing to be answered in the second half of this season and when the regular season begin? The real season.
Okay, the Lakers being too old. I don't think they're too old, man. Everybody doesn't know their role yet.
You think that's what it is? I think they old as shit, Kevin.
I don't think it has anything to do with being old, because we know how good LeBron keeps his body in shape, even though he has been having some injuries. But listen, if your boy AD would actually play like he's supposed to play every night, if he gets some of that Giannis in him, the Lakers will be good. And also, your boy Zion, he's what, 330 right now?
330. Well, we're gonna talk about Zion in a second. We gonna talk about this old ass 37 LeBron, 37 Carmelo Anthony. What is it? 34, 35 Russell Westbrook.
33. Okay.
33. Okay. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
I think what Anthony Davis is what, 28?
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on and on, man. Them boys got all kind of icy hots and ointments and stuff over the sideline. I bet they locker rooms smell like a nursing home. They too old right now, man. I just don't think they stand a chance. I don't think this thing is going to get no better.
But look, man, they have been up in games. They just, in the fourth quarter, they just start melting. That's
because they tired. Kevin, they tired.
Dude, this old means nothing. I guarantee that the Lakers will be in the Western Conference Championship. Look,
man, they've been drinking that Tahitian noni, thinking that they was going to be able to play all their lives, and they a day late and $1 short. But I do want to address the elephant in the room.
The boy Zion.
It's Zion Williams, man. Is it too early to call him a bust?
Yeah, it's too early to call him. He's probably about to bust that brother's 330, man.
Bust the seams. Hey, after his Thanksgiving dinner, he had to take that unfasten his belt.
Yeah, but that's where the Pelicans kind of dropped the ball. You knew he had weight issues coming into the league.
You know what, man? As a big guy, I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to let ESPN, Fox, USA Today, I'm not going to let y'all fat shame Zion Williams, okay? That's the truth. The truth of the matter is big boys can play too. Hey, real talk. It is a kid at Louisiana Tech. I want to get him on You Got Next. So if anybody know this dude, I don't know his name. He played for Louisiana Tech. He's got to be like tractor trailer, but the dude get nothing but pure buckets. He dope, dog. He's super dope, and he a big boy. He represent. He trying to bring bright, brothers back. He off the chain.
But hey, how many injuries has this young man had too? Because Zion, we know his weight and his injury history. They go hand in hand.
Zion is not a bust. When healthy, he showed us that he's a what is it called? An all-pro. What do you call it? An all-star. He's an all-star caliber play. He made his first all-star. I just, I don't know if they can manage his reps and his minutes enough to stay healthy, because it just seemed like that weight is going to habitually be a problem. He need to do that Atkins or something and get that excess weight.
Need to get that Weight Watchers deal.
Weight Watchers. Hey, Weight Watchers make some buku money if they put them on for real.
Yeah, because Zion's game, he plays above the rim, but at 330, shoot, your knees gonna give out.
Hey, man. Well, I appreciate your storylines. My storylines are Curry, MVP. Curry, MVP. Man, and check this out. Not only is that Golden State team looking deadly, you know what? As a matter of fact, do you recall on this show, on this very platform, I told you, I said in front of America, I said, watch out for those Golden State Warriors as a team to beat, because once Clay get healthy, they gonna be a problem. But I was really referencing it more to how they were building with James Wiseman from the interior. But I told everybody this team was gonna be a problem, man. And guess what? Mama, there go that man. Golden State Warriors is back. You got people trying to compare Stephen Curry, Stephon Curry to MJ now all of a sudden, which I can't even fathom that. I kid you not, man. Turn on Bristol, turn on the television camera. They talking reckless. Stephen A. Smith. It's some big names out there. They talking reckless right now.
He is not MJ, but he has changed the game. But they doing too much, man.
Oh, so hold on. All right, Katie Dam. We got somebody who want to kick it with us. Katie Dam, it says his storyline in Chicago, they scary. And Irvin showing his ass. Hey, no, I like what they are doing in Chicago. They are one of the teams that's going to be, we weren't talking about them as being one of those top, I guess, 8 to 10 teams, because they got this weird playoff system. But yeah, they're going to make some noise. And it goes to tell you, if you're patient with players, you give them time to develop and you give them time to grow. Now we're seeing Lonzo Ball become Lonzo Ball, who we thought he was when he was at UCLA. And that team is they definitely bubbling up. But Curry MVP is my number one.
But hey, before we jump off there real quick, though, the Lakers letting Caruso go, that looks kind of bad right now, don't it?
Hey, don't you know that white man can't jump? That boy got it. Hey, he got hooping skills. Hey, but my other topic, lonely Luka all by himself. Can Luka do it by himself, KT?
Man, if he passes the ball, he won't have to do it by himself. I mean, Luka, I mean, the ball has to be in his hands for this offense to work. So
the ball got to be in his hands. I think
Yeah.
what we need to do is we need to the Portland is another storyline. They trying to move Damian Lillard. I think they need to move Damian Lillard. And they need to move Kristaps Porzingis.
I thought they were trying to get Ben Simmons to go to Portland.
I want to see Damian Lillard and Luka team up though. I just want to know how teams gonna possibly defend them two monsters on the court at the same time.
I mean,
It's enough ball. It's enough ball to go around.
You got to hope
if Harden and Durant can share the ball, then Luka and Lillard can share the ball.
Oh, yeah, like Evers was saying, man, Luka came in the season 260.
Yeah, they say Luka. Hey, it's some rumors out there that Luka is on the sauce or something. That he pulled up too much of that cranberry sauce. That he a little thicker than he's supposed to be. But Luka is an automatic bucket though.
Yeah,
and he damn near undefendable.
Yeah.
So, hey, but you know a storyline we ain't gonna be able to talk about?
What's that?
Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. What happened to all that theatrics 2 months ago, 2.5, 3 months ago? All we heard about was Ben Simmons is pissed off, Philly running him out, the fans is trashing his house, and he fighting Doc Rivers at practice, and Kyrie Irving won't get the vaccination. I have heard nothing about those two.
Because the season has actually started, man. That was just storylines to get us into the season. Kyrie, they got KD and Harden, so you right now, you're an afterthought. Now, if I'm you, y'all got a chance of winning the chip. Go ahead and get the vaccination, man. I don't understand it now. I don't understand that. Hey, you do what you do with your body, but I mean, you get the flu shot. You got all kind of tattoos. You putting all this other stuff in your body. Come on.
Yeah, I need Kyrie to come back because I'm holding him on my bench in fantasy basketball.
Oh, I did too, man. I straight picked him up.
Man, I went and drafted all of these hurt players. I got Jamal Murray. I got TJ Warren. I got Klay Thompson, and I got Kyrie Irving, bro. And
Ooh,
so
KD is talking about Karl Anthony Towns getting traded to the Blazers. That would be nice.
Now that, sir, oh wait, that's a whole nother conversation. Who they gonna let go? What's
McCollum?
Yeah, CJ McCollum. Is that who they talking about? KD.
I mean, but right now I think he just was mentioning it. But CJ McCollum, I think he's hurt right now.
Hey, he got to go. If we talking about Cat, you got to go. CJ, we love you. Yeah, take a sack lunch for the road.
If they can get him and Ben Simmons with Lillard.
All right, Kevin. Now we're gonna be quick on this one. We're gonna have a part 2 kickoff question because we don't have the girls tonight, so I thought we'd have a little bit of fun. But every time this part of the year we talk about injuries to big name amateur athletes, they happen, Kev. They naturally happen, and it seems like they're getting worse and worse. So now with the NIL in play, it lessens the blow compensation of money wise. But how would you advise a star athlete to handle this season, whether foregoing college, whether transfer portal? What does this look like? And I'll give you 3 storylines that I've noticed here that have made a huge impact. The first one is Paige Beckers. She was recently injured. Did they confirm that it's an ACL injury?
No, it's not ACL. She'll be out some weeks, but it wasn't ACL.
So, but she's a primary example of somebody who could be cooking in WNBA girls right now, but she's only a sophomore. The WNBA rules don't allow her to play at the next level right now. So, I mean, how does she handle that? She making her money through NIL, so I guess she won't lose no money. But if you were advising Paige, are you gonna tell her to go back and risk another injury before she can really get to her back and really tap into some advertising dollars?
I mean, she can get that money now, B. Jones. The WNBA,
she can.
Yeah, they don't make a lot of money. So the money she's making now will be equivalent to the money she's gonna make when she's in the league.
Well, that was a heartbreaking. When you text that out to me, man, it broke my heart.
Yeah, she was dribbling up the court and her knee just gave out. That's why it was ACL.
Yikes!
And that hurts UConn. Without her,
UConn it ain't even the same tournament. I mean, that's your biggest player. That's the biggest name in women's college basketball right now. She's on the mend.
She had a fractured knee. That's what KD said. Yeah, it wasn't ACL, but it's a fractured knee. And
that sounds bad.
Oh yeah, any kind of fracture. Shoot,
you talking about she gonna be out a couple of weeks, man? Fractured means 6 to 8 weeks minimum.
Man, excuse me, 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay,
she will be out then. Yeah.
All right. Here's another one. Kayvon Thibodeaux. He chose to forego his last game with the Oregon Ducks and decided he was going to go directly to the NFL. We see this kind of stuff every year, but this dude is a top 3 draft pick. How do you advise him, KT? Do you as a fan of the game, or even as a teammate, do you lose respect, or do you like, hey man, go get that bag?
Nah, if he's a top 3 pick, I want my brother to go eat. He went to war with us.
He went to war with you.
His battle is done. We got it from here, man. Go get your paper.
Go get your paper. Yeah, I still kind of feel like if you built to play football, play football. But you're right. It's only one. You only get this opportunity once in a lifetime.
National championship. What am I just going for?
It's not. You're right. You're right. They blew that.
So I can get a PlayStation 5 and a nice gift pack? No, we can get that later.
And the PlayStation give all them PlayStation 5s to all the players, man. If folks can't go out there and get them for their 16-year-old kids, it's going to be crazy.
We suing Sony. We suing them.
All right, Quinn Ewers, Kevin. We have talked about this dude forever on this show. He graduated high school a year early, foregone his whole entire senior season of high school. He went to Ohio State and came to find out that these are some grown-ass men you playing against. And all that little stuff you was doing at South Lake, it ain't the same no more. Exactly. I ain't going to call the kid no bust, but clearly somebody told him, hey, you'll do better elsewhere. So he's taking his talents after he signed a lucrative NIL deal. He's taking his talents to either Texas Tech, which shout out to the Zoe. Zoe normally, what's Zoe at, man? Somebody text Zoe and tell him to get on here. But he's going either to Texas Tech or Texas, which, during his recruitment was told to be a childhood dream of his. So how would you advise this star athlete on how to handle this on this process or this transition?
Well, BJ, you know how I felt about this last year, man. I understand going to get your bag right now. But
right.
It's something about your senior year, man. You can't get those memories back.
Nope.
You talking about playing for your brothers and everything like that, man. I didn't get it, but hey, it didn't work out with him at Ohio State. It also didn't work out for Joe Burrow, right? Wasn't he in Ohio State?
Yeah, but Joe Burrow was a different situation. I'm not gonna let you disrespect Burrow.
No. Just listen to where I'm going. A lot of people have gone there and left, just like Justin Fields could make it at Georgia. He ended up at Ohio State.
Justin Fields could have made it at Georgia, but the crazy ass coach, Kirby Smart, said he chose Jake Fromm over Justin Fields. Fields was ready to get on the field.
No, I totally agree.
And the thing with Burrow, Burrow sat for 3 years. He redshirted, and then he sat for another 2 years, and Urban Meyer kept saying, like, hey, you're going to get your shot. But, the talent. It was Dwayne Haskins. And Justin, it was just too much talent in front of him. That's why he came to LSU and went on to had the greatest single season in college football history, and went 15-0 and set all kind of records and won an Heisman, and eventually became the #1 draft pick in the NFL.
But my thing with Quinn though is he still securing the bag, or he's still getting that endorsement if he leaves Ohio State? Well, that's just
only one can assume. I think he's still gonna get his money. I think he's still gonna get his money. So
yeah, but hey, enjoy your senior year. I miss that.
In hindsight, I think he would have been better served enjoying that senior year, Kevin.
Yeah, but
I gotta give you the credit for that one, Kev.
You can pay for your memories. Yeah, but
you can't pay for them.
My senior year was awesome. Even though I didn't play sports, my senior year was awesome. I wouldn't take it back for anything. So. But you do you. If you can make money, do it. What's up, Dennis, man? We ain't heard from Dennis in a minute, man. Where you been at, man?
I don't know what Dennis been at, man. Dennis been playing with fantasy football with us every week. He been part of
it. You know, Dallas beat Philly. I ain't heard from him since way before that.
Kevin, I wouldn't talk too quick on that because y'all got to see that animal again. Y'all got to see that problem again.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
All right, Kev. Well, you know what? Even though they not here, we still going to play their music, and we going to do a Manhattan Project. We still gonna do a Manhattan Project. So we are watching the show right now. It's called Bad Sports. We on episode 3. We're not gonna discuss it this week.
Episode 3 for about 2 weeks, but hey,
for 2 weeks. But we missed a week. We took a week off. We had to do some R&R. Probably gonna take a week off here for. I don't know. We might come on for Christmas. We'll see. But then everybody gonna watch it. So be prepared to talk about that next week. Also. Next week, we are going to discuss our all-time favorite Christmas movies. So that's going to be a fun conversation. All right, Kevin, I got some fun stuff. I found the Manhattan Project, so KD, if you're watching, I hope I can make you proud. The first one, talking about petty, KT. Republican Oklahoma senator of Ponca City proposed a bill. He literally took this to the government, man, that would rename the last 3 inches of Oklahoma highway, which is on the way out, Lincoln Riley Highway. And the senator said he's going to pay for all the advertisement and all the work to get done with it. He owns some kind of radio company or some kind of media publication. That's how he came across his popularity. What do you think about this, Kev? Is that just super petty, man?
It's petty and it's stupid. Just let Lincoln Riley go, man. He don't want to be with y'all anymore. I don't get it. Why waste money on that? It's just all for advertisement and just...
I don't have a problem if it's his money and he want to spend on it, do it. I'm disrespected by the fact that this is what our government is talking about. We got folks
Lincoln
out here
Riley,
dying of Omicron.
We got homeless. We got COVID.
people foreclosing on their houses.
We're going to rename a highway for Lincoln Riley.
Prescription drugs.
Man, this is...
Yeah, prescription drugs at an all-time high. You know, you got people foreclosing on their homes, and that's what y'all out there in Washington, D.C. talking about Lincoln Riley Highway. No, I ain't gonna lie. Super petty, super funny, but I can't believe that they even went forward with that. Somebody got to have some sense and say, nah, bruh, thank you, but no thank you.
But is he like a USC fan or something? I'm not understanding.
No, he an OU fan. He an OU fan. He pissed off. He said Lincoln didn't lead the right way. He didn't represent it. He said, so the last 3 inches of Oklahoma soil is going to be represented by Lincoln Riley to let everybody know. Enjoy yourself on your way out. Get out of our state.
I get it, but just put an ad in the newspaper.
3 inches. Maybe he's overcompensating. All right, Kev, so you brought something to my attention which I thought was super dope. It's WWE, the worldwide entertainer of wrestling, worldwide wrestling entertainment. Well, you'll tell everybody what it is. But the NIL deals are now given to create a pipeline for athletes, KT. Tell me about that, bro.
It's all about the developmental system. They're trying to get the next up-and-coming stars. And what better way to do it is, through NIL. And
NIL.
If you rock with us and watch the You Got Next series,
tell them, Kev.
Our little sister, Leah Hutchins, is actually one of the people that the WWE signed for a deal.
Right.
Shout out to her. When I saw that, B. Jones, after we talked about this, having this on the show, and that's the first thing I saw when I opened up Instagram was her. I mean, listen, if you do You Got Next with us,
something good gonna happen to you.
Something good is going to happen to you. I don't know why, but for some reason, something good is happening to people who've been watching.
It's blessed.
Real.
It's blessed. It's blessed.
Hey, B. Jones, that's no cap. Ain't that what they say?
Nah, it's no cap, man. I don't know. It is a proclamation. You putting something out there in the atmosphere that something good gonna happen to you. Because if we went through the list of how people have went on, we had a young lady, speaking of wrestlers, Sophia went and fought prime time on AEW. Like, that's crazy.
On the Dark Show, she fought, who was it? Britt Baker? It wasn't Britt Baker.
Yeah.
No,
Thunder Rosa. She fought Thunder Rosa. That's a big move for, hey, Missy, you got it. We're going to do.
Man, we're trying to get Thunder Rosa on the You Got Next, man. She actually saw the message because it said, "Seen, we ain't giving up, Thunder Rosa. We're gonna get you on You Got Next."
We're going to get you on You Got Next. All right, Kev. So I need the WWE to throw us some pipeline. We need some NIL money, name, image, and likeness.
Give us
I'll be an announcer for the WWE.
Hey, I'll be somebody getting a squash match. Y'all can just put me in the mood.
You be a heel? Ain't that what they call, Kev? The heels?
Or a heel is the bad person. I'm talking about somebody just going in the ring and getting the hell beat out of them for a little bit.
What is that called? What is that called, man?
Ass whooping. That's what it's called. I'll go get one of those for them.
For that NIL money, you gonna mess around? They gonna give you like a spandex deal. They gonna give you.
You don't want to see me in spandex. We ain't going there, people. Straight hooping shorts.
All right, man. All right, Kev, last one, man. We got some upcoming sports movies, dog. I don't know if you've been watching The Gram or not, but Underdog, the Kurt Warner story. And then there's also one called National Champions, which should debut here within the next month or two. I'm super excited about both of these movies, Kev. What are your thoughts, man?
The Kurt Warner story? Yeah, I mean, we know what it was. He was shopping groceries.
Yeah, they had Dennis Quaid in it as his head coach. They show him in the grocery store. They show it all, man.
Yeah, and they got Shazam playing Kurt Warner. So, yeah.
Shazam?
The actor that plays Shazam.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
I can't remember his name right now.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Zachary Levy or something. No, is that the I think that may be his name, but yeah, I won't be watching it. Just to be honest.
You gonna miss the Kurt Warner story?
I already know the story, man. I don't need to see it.
No, but you gotta watch but it's like they're gonna tell us intimate stuff, like when he cried in his closet and stuff. They're gonna tell us really, the real Kurt Warner story. You gotta watch that. I highly recommend everybody watch it.
Yeah, y'all watch it and y'all can tell me how it is, because I'm trying to get caught up on my other shows. I can't add this to it. I won't be watching, just to be honest with you.
All right, and then what about national champions? It's a day late, $1 short, but hey, you saw what that one about, right? It's the quarterback who's the Heisman front runner. The day before the national championship, he announces that he refuses to play and asks all the other players to boycott and not participate in the national championship game. But now they got NIL money, so I wish this movie would have dropped last year.
Yeah.
Before NIL came out, I wonder what would have happened, bro. They would have pulled the plug on that quick.
Very quick.
Quick. They would have been like, nah, this ain't a good look for us. All right, y'all. That is our Manhattan Project. Y'all make sure y'all say hey to the ladies. They'll be back next week.
Or
all y'all out there who looking forward to the
they?
ladies, they will be back next
They got a
week.
PTO. I don't know how much PTO do we give people? They just use it. Just because you got it, I mean you got to use it all the time.
Man, they got PTO. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I need to look at my PTO statement, because I don't think you've been showing me that same kind of love, Kevin.
Yeah, you just have your ass on the show every week. That's your PTO. You have to be on the show. Stop playing with me, man.
All right, Kev. So in true Uncut Gems fashion, that's right, folks. We still doing the show. We doing this the same way we would if the girls was here. Uncut Gems, Kevin. I hope my wife not listening. I hope the ladies out there ain't listening. I want it just a fellas club only, because I want us to talk about what Christmas gifts are you planning to give. What good ideas do you have for the ladies this season, Kev? What you do for your wife, or how are you going to win Christmas this year and make it a great one?
I mean, you can never go wrong with money.
See, to me that lacks inspiration.
No, but
to me that lacks effort.
You gotta let me finish.
Okay.
I told you I'm gonna have a bow. I'm wrapping myself in the bow. You pull that string, it's money falling out and something else. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, I bet the district manager over at Corsicana District School Board, he like, Lord have mercy. Who hired Kevin Thompson?
How about they may not know I work there, and now you just put my name all out there, gave him a government name. I am the head coach. I am Ed Reed. I don't work for a school district right now.
Hey, all right, you know what? So let's go. So Misty, all right, Miss El Paso say money in a LV, but I'm assuming that means Louis Vuitton. Am I correct? Yeah. That's a crazy gift. That's a crazy gift. Dennis says a trip to Miami. I like that, Dennis. They got to get the body right, though. That's probably gonna be
that's why I got
the latter part of the year.
Oh, hey, the body's here. You just got to go with the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
Fellas, if you take your woman to Miami, make sure you take a pair of shades. All right. Billie Eilish ground floor tickets. Now, that would be great for my daughter. I don't know about for my wife. Colin, your wife like Billie Eilish? Is she a big Billie Eilish fan?
No.
But let's take the spirit of that question. The spirit of that gift would be to give concert tickets. So are we all saying that concert tickets is a great Christmas gift?
I don't think it's a bad gift. You just got to know your significant other. I mean, it's easy for me to say I'm gonna give my wife money or do something like this because I know her, and I'm not giving. Right. I'm gonna give her something else more significant, like myself, for a whole 3 minutes.
This boy here, man. Can you get your mind out of the gutter? Last year you got snip. This year you trying to whip.
Hold up, P. Jones. Wait. I'm like Everest, man. You just putting all my damn business out here tonight.
What Everest said?
What you here dry snitching? You are dry snitching tonight.
How am I dry snitching, Everest?
Haven't worked for this school district. The board.
Why you always come on here and talk about your coaching endeavors? And
I never say what district I'm in.
Oh my goodness! So now that's untapped conversation to school.
Hey,
you know what?
When I'm
please
here,
scratch that from the record.
This show. I'm the head
scratch that from the record. Which district it is?
I'm the head coach at that school when I'm there for 8, 9, 10 hours. But tonight, I am SLT head coach. Don't bring up my outside.
Well, help the fellas come up with some gifts, man. What about fragrance and purses? I guess the Louis Vuitton
Body
bag.
Works. You can go get us some from there. You can get a Louis bag, flowers, chocolate, diamonds, necklaces. Get her a new ring. If it's been a while since you got her a ring.
Ooh, that's a good one, Kevin. That's a good one. Any tips and tricks that you've used? Like going in there and looking at what last year's perfumes were, or or
Yeah,
trying to get a string to measure some rings?
I'll take a picture of it real quick and I'll run out and then I go to Bath and Body Works and get the exact wrong thing, even though I had the picture. Yeah. But this thought that counts.
Boy, Kimberly Gonzalez. For those of you who are in the chat right now, y'all got somebody who's supposed to be at work streaming right now. She in the chat talking to y'all about gifts. So please make sure that y'all comment and at Kimberly Gonzalez right now. I like that, Everest. A spa package. Yeah. I love that one. I love that gift.
Take it to go get y'all feet done, man. You can go do something like that.
See, my problem is I don't like to give these gifts like the back rubs and stuff because that stuff has it's time sensitive. It's like, okay, so I give you a coupon to go get your car detailed. Once the car get detailed, it's gonna get dirty again. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like the trip. I like the concert because those are events. Those are memories. I don't know if I like some of the other stuff. But the bag, you can carry that bag year round.
Yeah. But be careful when you get that hot wax on your feet. It didn't burn my skin off the last time I went, man.
You didn't like it, Cal? You didn't like the hot wax?
I liked it once.
I loved it, dog.
Once I got adjusted to it, I mean, it was burning hot. I was like, I can't look like a punk in front of everybody and my wife here. But yeah, I did it.
Did you holler, Cal?
I just told you I didn't want to like a punk. It was football on, so I just paid attention to Texas getting beat that day.
It do burn. I don't know what the price of what women go through to get beautiful for us fellas. Man, I don't know how they do it. Shout out to all my ladies out there who's spending hours and hours doing that stuff. Cause I did that with my wife. I think she took me for Father's Day or something. And I was like, man, that's an experience. And let me tell you which one really messed me over, Kev. Have you ever had your eyebrows with this threading? Have you ever done the eyebrows threading thing?
No. You have?
Yes, and it's $6 worth of pain. This Asian woman felt like she put a knee on my chest, and then she was she was threading it. She got rid of that Anthony Davis I had, but man,
so you get
that was not pleasurable at all.
Now that leads us to another place. You get your eyebrows arched, man?
Not arched. I got them threaded one time based off my wife's.
I mean, it's the same thing.
That's not the same thing. That's not even close to the same.
Well, I don't get anything down in my eyebrows, so I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out.
But you might need to do it. You might need to do it. You might need to go take a look at how you're looking if you're looking scruffy.
No, my eyebrows are perfect, man. I don't need to do nothing to them.
Kevin, I guarantee you, once ESPN call us up, they're gonna say, "Hey, y'all boys got to go to hair and makeup," and they gonna get your eyebrows.
Like,
bro.
Yeah, they're gonna say, "Go to hair and makeup, but your eyebrows are perfect, Kevin." Excuse me, hair coach.
Kevin Corsicano, y'all know who he is. Look him up.
You know what? I'm done with this show after today.
All right, Kev, man. Do we have a drop this week, sir?
Man, I looked at the music and it was, I don't even know half these cats, but we got Polo G, Hall of Fame 2.0.
Okay.
We got Lucky, and Filthy, Wake Up. And that's pretty much all I got. So let me ask you, B.
Okay.
We could have saved this for next week, but we can
still talk about it next week.
What's your favorite Christmas album?
See, that's when I don't really have a Christmas album. I know some.
Wait, hold up, Everest. I don't get manicures though, pimping.
Nah, I can't get no manicures.
No,
I can't get no manicures.
Because I can't talk about women and their feet and I don't get mine taken care of. Because if you're a woman with ashy feet, you automatically you dead to me.
God, dog, Kev.
Not literally, B. Jones. I'm just saying.
I know, but still, that's
when I'm at Walmart,
when I'm at Walmart and I look
down and you see the back of a woman's feet and it's just white.
That means she worked hard. She worked hard out of the cafeteria or at the bus
stop. To go to the lotion aisle in Walmart, go and put something on there and stop playing.
Nah, man, that's a hard-working woman, bro. You need to go pay for her little pedicure and be done with. What if she was so all right? So Kevin, I'm gonna put you on the spot in front of America. Since you talking all that yip and yap, Halle Berry want to come on the show. We meet Halle Berry and she got ashy ankles.
I'm gonna trip and throw some lotion on her feet. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking care of Halle Berry. Stop playing with me, man.
Man, let's move on to the drop, man. You crazy. All right, who we got, Kevin?
I just said who we had.
Okay, so basically nothing. And you asking me about it.
I told you we had like two, and I don't even know who they are.
Well, let's move on to the sneaker drop, man. Let's move on to the sneaker
you
drop.
You gonna do me like that, man?
Yeah. Oh, you know.
My bad. Coach's Groove in pimping.
Kevin, what do we have for the Coach's Groove this week?
I am so glad you asked, B. Jones. You know, SLT, we want everyone to have a happy holidays. Some of you won't be with your lovers because they will be having Christmas with their families. So this Coach's Groove goes out to you. The Emotions, they have a song called What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas?
At Christmas.
Of all the side pieces who won't be with their actual men or your men who you're a side piece, you won't be with your So-Called Lover, that song's for you.
There you go. Side pieces out there in the world. Kevin gave you a gangster song.
That song go hard though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's catchy. It's very catchy.
What do they do?
What do they do? That's my favorite part of the song too, cuz. You ain't no matter where you at, you could be in a car full of people who ain't never heard the song but 1 or 2 times. That part come on, everybody in the car. What do they do? What do they do? Man, you stupid, man. Somebody said love for the side pieces. Oh my goodness. Kevin, you are ruining this show. You are literally taking us back.
Well, B-John, we know that we're married men, so we got to look out for everybody else who needs love.
That's
on
right.
Christmas. You know?
That's right. Yeah. This show is for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Not just the married men and not just single women who have high expectations.
And if anybody, if you know Halle Berry, please reach out to her and just tell her to come on the show, come rock with us, man.
Hey, real talk, do that. All right, Kev, sneaker drop. All right, we go hit you one more time with the 2021 version of the holiday shoe. This is the biggest drop of the year, ladies and gentlemen, for $220. This was going to be releasing on Saturday. I told y'all to be looking out because I released this one last week. I wanted to give you the front running and give you the opportunity. They've been doing early access. They've been doing raffles all week, so this is your last chance to go to the foot sites, get a hold of this sneaker if you want it. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it next week. But for this week, Kevin, are you ready, sir? Let's put that down. I didn't tell anybody this. I was intentionally kept this information to myself, but I have single-handedly won my greatest raffle, my greatest draw ever. For sneakerheads out there, they will understand what I mean when I say, hold that sneaker. Oh, my goodness. This is the Ma Manieris. This is a exclusive sneaker. Y'all can't see it with the textured leather right here. This thing is so amazing. Inside here on the heel counters, it's got little positivity and scriptures and stuff on it. The shoe feel amazing. The shoe smells amazing. The color block scheme is just off the chain. This is a OG retro one. I'm trying to hold it up for the camera to where y'all can see this joint, but check them out. My single-handed greatest drop. I paid, I think, $200 for the sneaker, Kev, and right now on GOAT, the sneakers are reselling for close to $500. So I am super happy. I'm gonna hold on to these boys though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put these on my feet, Kev. Even the box was decorated.
Yeah, you gotta do that for like one day. You don't want to get them jokers messed up at all.
I'm trying to. Hey, you know how people be shooting folks in the club because they step on their shoes? That be the only pair of sneakers that might get a deuce put in your butt messing around with it. Me on that, man. All right, Kev.
But you didn't ask when we were copping the other shoes.
We already know you copping them. You already said you wasn't copping them last week. You said
but
you was a no.
Everybody didn't know. They didn't watch the show last week.
All right, Kevin. So the Cool Grays that's releasing on 12/11. Are you getting them, Kevin?
I'm going to try to cop them. Yes, sir, I
am. What made you change your mind? Over a week, what made you change?
Yeah, that was last week, man. I'm a new Kevin now. Excuse me, I'm a new head coach.
All right. All right. Well, y'all already know I'm copping them off top. Get your Kool-Aid and your popcorn ready because we going hard to try to get those Jordan Retro 11 Cool Grays.
Check out this.
Ooh. Who on the autograph though? We got to talk about that. All right. Here we go, Kevin. My favorite part of the show, the Pick Six, where we take the show back over. We talk sports one more again. And last week, the fantasy results, Beg, Burrow, and Steele. We were giving money for this one, y'all. 20 folks showed up, but only one made it to the mountaintop. That's Coach Andrew Purcell. Congratulations, Coach Purcell. I hope you've already received your winnings. $40 went to him, and guess what? I feel so bullish right now. I feel so gully that I'm running it back. Right now, I think we got 13 slots have already been taken, but there's 7 more slots, and we giving out $40 to this week's winner. So, Coach Purcell.
You got your check, man? I agree for last week. I didn't know we were doing it again.
We'll pray about it. I think Kevin. I think it might be 30. It might be 30. Kevin don't want to give me.
Be 10. You better stop playing. It's Christmas time coming.
All right. Well, Coach Purcell's winning lineup. He scored 163 points. His team was led by Tom Brady, Justin Jefferson, who was a previous cover athlete, Cooper Kupp, and Sony Michel. So shout out again to Coach Purcell. This week, Dak the Halls with Bells of Holly. Dak the Halls. Like I said, $40 is on the line, so come get it. Pick six. Pick number one, Kevin. What does it mean if the Cowboys lose to Washington football team this week?
It means that we have to beat the Giants the following week, and then we got to whoop the Redskins when they come here. That's what that means.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say chaos is going to break out. You know, I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of time in a very intimate setting known as the New Orleans Superdome with some Cowboy fans over the past week. Was down in New Orleans watching that game where my Saints got beat up a little bit. But every one of them Cowboy fans said something that shocked me, Kevin. They was willing to trade Dak Prescott to the Saints. They don't want Dak. People hate Dak. I don't understand what y'all smoking out here in Dallas, but Dak is a top 10 quarterback on a bad day. So I think if the Washington football team beats y'all, knowing that they got to play y'all again, I think it's going to be a gut check. I think it's going to be a serious punch in the gut. And I don't know if Mike McCarthy can mentally heal from that type of loss.
No, Mike McCarthy ain't mentally there in no way, so it don't even matter.
Exactly. All right, man. Kevin, pick number 2. The Lions won on the last play of the game. It was crazy. I don't know if you saw it. They were almost 10 yards out. I think it was like 11 yards away from the end zone. And the Minnesota Vikings still allowed that boy to catch that touchdown. So in your opinion, was this a gritty win or was this just bad defense?
Look here, the Lions are a gritty team. All year they've been in games. They just can't finish them, and they finally found a way to finish this one, so it was a gritty win.
Bruh, I want to agree with you. The Lions was up on their head. The Vikings couldn't stop scoring in the fourth quarter. They scored like 3 consecutive touchdowns in a row. And then the Lions get the ball back with very little time on the clock. I think it was like a minute and a half, something like that. They drove down the field. As much as I love the tenacity of them Lions, they did everything in their possible power to throw that game and give that game away. That was terrible defense, dog. Why is your foot not planted on the goal line? Why are you letting the wide receiver get in the paint and body you, dog? It didn't make sense. I don't know what kind of coverage that was and why in the world, knowing that they sensitive anyway. They gonna give them a pass interference call if you put a hand on them. That to me was absolutely the worst defense ever. You play a zone coverage, trash, terrible defense. Mike Zimmer is about to be looking for a job.
Yes, he is.
Pick number 3. What team is getting hot at the right time, Kevin, and what team is getting cold?
As much as I hate to say this, it's the Washington football team. They've won 4 straight, and now they got a chance to get a game and a half behind us if they beat us.
Yep, they're gonna catch up.
No, they're not. But they're getting hot at the right time. I like how you try to slip that in too.
Hey, shout out to KD Damn because the Patriots is probably the right answer, but I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, mama, there go that man again. Everybody buried the Chiefs because they were 6 interceptions and they couldn't get the offense. They couldn't throw for a gazillion yards, but Clyde Edwards has gotten healthy. Josh Gordon is now in the starting rotation. Tyreek Hill is still Tyreek Hill and super fast. And by the way, they have the best quarterback in the National Football League at the helm. That team is going to be dangerous come the end part of the year. All right, Kev, who's your cool team? What team is cooled off at the wrong time?
I'm going to agree with KD. It's Cleveland.
Cleveland is getting super cold. Well, you know what? I was going to say the Denver Broncos, but since y'all left the door open, the Baltimore Ravens. What is going on, Kevin?
Well, hey, if they make that 2-point conversion, we're not talking about they're cool right now. So
kick the extra point, dog.
Oh, no, I totally agree with that. But, hey, if Andrews catches it, or even if
that ball,
Andrews would. Yeah, Lamar, if he gives him a better pass,
yeah,
they win the game. So I wouldn't say they cooling because I need Lamar in fantasy football.
You can't bring in biasness to pick 6, Kevin. We got to be authentic, man.
I don't see anything in the fine print where it says I can't do that. So,
all right, here we go. Start, bench, cut, and cut, Kevin. It's Christmas, but I'm still going hard on you. All right, fellas, everybody out there, the subject this week is all-star, all-pro tight end. So here's the names: Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Mark Andrews, which we just previously spoke, and Darren Waller. Start one, bench one, and cut the other two. Go, Kev.
You're wrong for this one. I think Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the game, so I'm starting him.
Okay.
Oh, I want to go Waller. Andrews, I know I'm cutting Andrews, even though he's a baller. Because I'm not taking him over George Kittle or Waller.
Okay, all right, so now you still got to cut him. You got to cut either Waller or
I'm starting Kelce. I'm benching Kittle, and I'm cutting the other two.
Dang, that's a tough one.
That's rough, man.
That's a rough one. Yeah, I'm gonna go against the grain. If this dude is healthy, I am starting George Kittle. There's not a person with as much balance and hands and George Kittle is the epitome of a football player, dog. That dude go get it. And he a dog. I mean, he's just a flat out dog. I think Kelce is a product of the system. Don't get me wrong, Kelce is a fool with it, but I am starting Kittle and I'm benching Darren Waller. The boy was an alcoholic, came back from the dead and catching everything. When the Raiders are on, they will give this dude 12 to 15 targets. They will pepper him. He is literally the only weapon. Kelce, I'm cutting because he's sharing too many targets. And Mark Andrews, I'm sorry, I'm cutting him as well. But that was a tough one. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Like you said, Kittle stays hurt though, man. That's why
he stay hurt. Yep.
That's why he need to be on the bench and let Kelce eat and then, Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of injuries, pick number 5, Kevin. Do you feel like this season has had an ungodly amount of injuries? Is it more prolific in previous years, or am I just imagining it? So it just seems like every big name is on IR. You can't even put a good fantasy roster in these days.
B. Jones, when they took hitting out of practice, that's when the injuries became just prevalent. Your body has to get adjusted to getting beat up every day. You can't just go do walkthroughs and then week 1 or preseason you expect to get out there and just get back to football. Your body needs to get those bumps. Just like a wrestler, they got to get in there and take those bumps. So the NFL players.
Yeah, well, the injuries have gotten just completely, utterly ridiculous this year, and it irritates me because I like to see my star play. I'm going to tell you, I don't know what happened. I never remember Walter Payton and Jerry Rice and Tim Brown. I don't remember these dudes, Deion Sanders. I don't remember these cats missing games, man. I don't remember Emmett missing games, Reggie White missing games.
They played through injury, too.
Well,
shoulder was about to fall off against the Giants, and that dude still played. It's a different breed now.
Well, he wearing a yellow jacket for it. I kind of wish we would get a little bit of that breed back, man. Because these boys with these soft tissue injuries.
Now when you got a brand.
Because that's my thing. They say they hold Kyler Murray out for 5 weeks and say, well, he's the best player on our team. We got to get him healthy. But at the same point in time, he's the best player of your team, and he's on every billboard in Phoenix. He's on the tickets. So that's what people want to see Kyler Murray play. I'm sorry, his big toe hurt, but put some Novocaine in and let's go.
Was his hamstring? Was it a hamstring?
I'm giving an example.
I'm giving an example. And if they really were concerned about him, they'd have held him out another week because playing in the cold doesn't help a hamstring.
Well, they were built different. All right, last pick, Kevin. Before we do the extra point, where do you see Russell Wilson playing football next year, sir?
Unfortunately, in the NFC East with the Giants.
Ooh, the Giants?
Yeah, I think he's going to New York.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. That boy is coming to NOLA. I'm going to do everything in my possible power. I think Deshaun Watson is too expensive. Don't get me wrong, America. Deshaun Watson is the best quarterback that will be on the market. But, man, if we could get a Russell Wilson with a Sean Payton and a Kamara back, and I don't know, Thomas has shown me he a little too soft. We might have to take his $20 million and ship that over to somebody else, but that team would be ridiculous. We will be back on the mountaintop. All right, Kev, extra point.
Hold on. I know Deshaun Watson. He wouldn't make it in New Orleans. There's all kind of masseuses down there.
Hey, we got him on roster. We're gonna set him up his whole little clientele. We gonna do him right, man. Yeah, you can go tile or no tile in New Orleans.
Come on, kid. I wasn't ready.
Stop, man. We trying to do the show. We trying to finish this
thing
up. All right.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
All right. The Power Surge pick of the week, Kevin, for the extra point. Who wins this week's primetime matchup? The Packers or the Bears?
Packers going you talk about the masseuse. The Packers going to beat the hell out of them with their towels, man. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, they going to put them towels all over them. Yeah, man. Packers going away. It's not even close. All right, Kevin. The You Got Next championship rounds. Let's go,
we don't have
Kevin.
anybody to vote, though, man.
We sure don't.
It only works with KD and Pam here. Let's say that for next week.
We'll say that for next week. We'll say that for next week. All right, Kevin. Well, I guess it is my time to give you guys. Oh, we got the OT. Let's turn the music back on. We get some OT in this thing, man. All right. So, Kevin, we saw the CFP. We saw the Final Four teams. Did the college football playoffs get it right?
They got it right, but they need 6 teams. We need more parity. Alabama's going to be there every year, but Georgia's going to be there. Ohio State would have been there if they didn't lose to Michigan. But yeah, they got it right with these 4.
I think they got it right. I don't think they got the order in which
they didn't get the order right because they're trying to get Bama and Georgia again. Yeah, they should have been number 1.
I think Michigan should have been number 1. Bama should have been number 2. Georgia should have been number 3, and Cincinnati should have been number 4.
Exactly. They're trying to get that Georgia versus Bama.
They won't. That's right, because they won't.
LSU and Alabama. We don't want to see that game again. So I'm going. Michigan
and statistically, Kevin, second games like that never pan out as the billing. They always trash games. So I'm telling you right now. We're not
giving our picks yet, though, right? Because I almost gave my pick.
No. We're gonna give our picks at the latest show. I just wanted to know: are you excited about the CFP?
I'm not really excited because it's Alabama in it, and they probably
okay. Kevin, are there too many bowl games?
No.
I agree. I wish we had more. Yeah, I wish we had more bowl games.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins the Heisman? I do need a prediction here, Kevin. Who do you think wins the Heisman Saturday night?
The Bama quarterback.
Yes, he will. You know what? And he ain't really. I mean, he has some great games, but he also has some real bad games, man. So I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked on that one, man. So, all right, Kevin, we saved this one for last week, and we got to touch it on this week. The Steelers wide receiver Chase Claypool came out and said the Steelers practices need to be more fun. Should professional coaches consider a more entertaining way to practice?
You want fun? Go by a bounce house. Dude, you're playing football. My job is not to make it fun. You're not in high school. You're not in middle school. My job is not to make it fun. My job is to get results. So you get there, you do your thing, then you can go have fun later. Stop playing.
You know, I agree with you, but I disagree with you, man. Because even though let's not forget that football, basketball, baseball, these are all games. Games are meant to be played by kids, and we've sensationalized them, and we put these guys on platforms, and we told them how great they are, and we paid them ungodly sums of money. But the truth of the matter is that it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to be literally brutal work that you don't want to go do on a daily basis, because especially in an era in which we talk about mental health, what does it hurt you as a head coach to be more progressive and do something to make practice a little bit more fun? Change the culture. Change the culture, Kevin. Why does it have to be tough, and why does it have to be painstaking and not want to do it? Now, I do agree. Winning is fun. Winning is fun. I agree.
Go out there and execute my game plan and stop losing games. Then we can have some fun. How about that?
Well, I've had managers that play music in the office, and we've done office holiday parties, and we've done things to try to make it fun and lighten it up and to add some brevity into the office environment. So I'm with you, Chase Claypool. Put on some Migos or something, and let's straighten it. Straighten it. Everybody straighten it.
Go to a club. You want music.
All right, man. All right, Kev, it is that time for the Yeat of the week. And speaking of which, we just talked about this young man, Bryce Young, for the Alabama Crimson Tide. The dude threw for 461 yards in the championship games, had 4 touchdowns, 3 of them passing, 1 of them running. He went all gangbusters. He went all world on the number 1 defense in the nation, in the biggest game, in a game where Vegas had him losing, in Georgia's backyard, y'all. That's what's crazy about it. Virtually a home game for Georgia, and Bryce Young went out there and just wilded out. I don't think he got sacked one time, and I gotta show him some love. So Bryce Young, for being tenacious, for being extraordinary, for being exemplary, you, sir, deserve a yeet. All right, Kev, man. It is that time, sir. 2-minute warning, man. Who you want to send some shots out to, bro?
I want to send a shout out to my University of Texas at Arlington women's basketball team. They upset the number 13 team, South Florida, last week. So shout out to them and Coach Jordan Hernandez, who you can go watch her episode of You Got Next. She wasn't a coach then, but it's amazing when you leave our show. Like I said,
Oh, that's a good point, KT. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, now she's an assistant coach at her school that she played for. So shout out to the UTA women's basketball team. University of Texas at Arlington. Get it right.
Nah, Kimberly Gonzalez, we're going to see you next week. You stop cutting. You stop skipping.
Yeah, we was here.
Yeah, you be here. That who be you? All right, Kev, any other shout-outs?
Nah, man, that's all I got this week, man. Well,
All right, man.
Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us tonight. All the new people, man. Thank y'all so much.
Did you have fun, man? You had fun tonight?
It would have been better if I had KD and Pam looking at you the whole time.
I was about to say. I know. Yeah, I know. You was a little nervous. You're a little bit nervous. So
I'm never nervous.
Without the girl.
Never nervous. Stop playing, dude. Come on. Give us your shout-outs, man.
All right, man. Texas State football playoffs is on. Definitely try to get out, watch some of these local athletes in all of your states do their thing. I think they playing even in Louisiana. But Kevin, my shout-out. Don't look now. The LSU men's basketball program is number 25 in the nation. They undefeated with some reputable wins underneath them. I got a feeling this team, Will Wade, going to make some noise when it come down to the latter part of this season.
I don't care about LSU. I can't believe you brought that up. You did it on purpose. But shout out.
I did do that on purpose because we was coming to the end. Oh, and one other shout out. This weekend, we don't have as much football on a Saturday, but yo, check this out. You got a major boxing match with Vasily Lomachenko fighting Richard Comey. This is going to be for the lightweight. I think these dudes weigh about 135 pounds, but it's probably some of the most purest boxing you will ever see. Also, that you got a big UFC card where Dustin Poirier, the Diamond from Louisiana, will be fighting Charles Oliveira for the title. It's going to be an insane weekend of pugilistic sports. So go check that out for sure. Rock with me. I might stream live. I might go live during the fights just so I can talk with our tribe, the Sports Life Talk Nation. That's right, Kim. More boxing. That's right. We always going to talk boxing. All right, Kev. Well, the last announcement, man. Let me turn my music off for this one. Do we have it queued up?
Yeah, we do, man.
Is you ready? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saved this surprise for the end. We are going to debut a new outro from an artist that is going to be featured on You Got Next. Her name is Layla Capri. Am I saying that right, Kevin?
Yes.
She sent us this song and she showed us some super love. So stick around during the outro. It's about 1.5 minutes long. Check out this new heat we bringing y'all for the first time. It will be debuted nationwide. The Sports Life Talk outro. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we will see y'all again next week on the Sports Life Talk Live. Yeet.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.